Okay, folks, welcome to the M&M YouTube channel. Today, I'm very pleased to have one of my own brother here who have been in the community. And I'm sure if you guys don't know anybody in this community, you guys know the Honorable Jackson George Jr. Uh, the guy always say he want to be like me. I've been fighting for years to cross my leg. I can't even do it. This guy just sits freely and do it. So, Honorable George,
Yes, sir.
welcome.
Thank you.
I heard you just came back from Liberia.
Last night.
Okay. While you were away, we met Sis Louis, who came from Liberia, and very passionate person about Liberia, and one of our own sister from Minnesota. And she been really pushing. I mean, she was here this morning very early with me to see the last container leave. And then she also told me that you were coming here. And this morning I got to find out that most of the work we're trying to do after this is that you are now the, I'll let you say yourself.
For the ED for the Joseph Newman Burger Foundation.
Okay, I'm gonna break it in there. We Liberian, we come on.
Executive Director.
Okay, thank you.
I just got appointed though. I mean.
Okay. So what are some of the things you actually expect to achieve at this time, knowing that Liberia is so broken?
Well, the foundation has been in existence. One of the things that we would like to do with you is to partner with you and see how we can get some of the needed medical supplies to Liberia. We do have hospitals and clinics that need some of these things. We're not intending to do what government can do, but we supplement what government cannot do. There's some things that government will do, and there's some things that government cannot do. So the foundation is going to be there to help provide a helping hand to those in need.
Okay. So you said the foundation been in existence before?
Yeah, the foundation been in existence. It's not a new foundation. The president now is the president of Liberia, so he resigned. We have a new board chair and we have a new leadership. And that is why he asked me to come in and help to have his lasting legacy. It's a legacy thing. After the presidency, his foundation will live on.
True.
And that's what we carry his name and his legacy. He's very passionate about some of the things in Liberia, like health. It's one of the major pillars that he has: health, agriculture, youth and women empowerment, education. Those are things that he's passionate about. And so it's our goal to help make his dream come true.
Okay. And like I said, not you are like a brother to me, and I've seen government agency worked while you were at the consulate here. You made a lot of leadway. I've never heard anybody call to Minnesota and say, hey, I sent my passport, I can't get it back. And so I saw success in that in our program that you had here. And I'm really praying that you go over there. Like one of the things that you mentioned there, where you talk about one of the act of that foundation is agriculture, which I think we have faded away from very greatly. So what are some of the plans? And in these equipments are so expensive. What's the way you see forward with that one?
Like I said, government has its own agricultural ministry. It has its own programs. But some of the things that we wish to do is to provide training for rural farmers, which foundations can do. Provide seedings for them, where we can try to do co-op, in terms of getting to co-op for farmers. We'll do those things. And like I said, we're not going to do what government can do, but we're going to supplement. Some of the rural farmers need some tools that they don't have. So we'll be able to provide some of them with tools, equipment. But I like the co-op kind of a thing, where we bring them together into co-op, train them, and let them do some of the work. But that's one of the president's passion, and that's agriculture. And so we do our best.
He's from Lofa too. Lofa was doing for farming. Yeah. So man,
But I mean, like I say, we want to. M&M been around for a long time.
Oh yeah.
I think it's dependable, and you've been shipping to Liberia from the time immemorial. And so whatever partnership we can partner with you to get the most needed equipment and to Liberia, we'll do that. But we intend to work hard so that the president, like I said, continues.
Okay. So and I'm here, and like I do support things you do. I've seen you succeed, and I actually hope that this government is one of the things that got me so passionate about this government is that I don't know the president personally, never follow him personally, but the people in Liberia believes in him. And that's one of my hope, that wherever I can play that role to help that belief come to reality. You and I know it's not easy to unseat a sitting president in Africa. And if the people in Liberia could see that and call it the rescue team, for you guys that are going to be close to it, that pressure is not just on him, it's on everybody. That name that the Liberian people put there, rescue us. I don't know how well you guys take it, but I'm seeing some good, because the government been seated for how many months now?
Less than 3 months.
Okay, and we had since Louis here, and today we're completing the third container, and I know I have a meeting also set with Matter, for more equipment. So we're going to keep in touch. I don't know any source of getting agricultural tools. I know they are pretty expensive. But again, man, you're a researcher.
The Midwest is the breadbasket for the U.S. So we are in the Midwest. So we'll be looking at ways we can get some agricultural equipment and tools. But notwithstanding, the foundation is separate from government. Like I say, and that is why we're saying, like you say, the government is complex. The complexity of government makes it difficult. But the foundation will be on the side. We will be looking for things that we can do to help alleviate some of the pressure on government. And that's our job. That will be our role.
Okay. And folks, just to get something clear before let's say Louis wrap it up here, the 3 containers we're doing is for the government. Am I right about that? So just so people get it clear, okay? It's for the government. Jackson is just here today because he's in Liberia, and he's someone that's been working, in and out of things. So it's not for the foundation. This is not for the foundation. So you guys, we just want to have that clear. The foundation, like he said, is separate from the government.
Correct.
Yeah. So it says, Luis, what do you have to add to this sweet soup?
Well, I just want to say hello to my people and thank you for opening your doors again. Like you correctly said, and Mr. Justin also mentioned that the foundation is separate from wherever we are doing. And I just want to make this clear that I do not work for the foundation.
Correct.
I do not work for the foundation. I'm with the Ministry of State, and I came here today because we are loading the container for Liberia that will go to JFK, medical supply and other things. I'm not here for the foundation. And Justin just happened to be in town, and he came to pay his visit.
Yeah.
So I am here working with you, Uncle Walter, on the container that is going to the Republic of Liberia /JFK. And again, I cannot thank you enough for everything that you have done for us, and just to make sure that everything that in the container was donated, they are free. And Uncle Walter was gracious enough to give us a lot of discount on the shipping, so these things are going to Liberia.
And that's wonderful.
I say thank you.
Thank you, Malois. We'll be working with you now that we've seen what can come true. now that we've seen with our own eyes what can come true. After these containers go, we'll be coming to you again. We need more of these things. We have a lot of hospitals in Liberia, a lot of clinics, especially in the rural areas. So we need most of these things to go to Liberia, and as much as we can get them to go, we will.
Okay, and just before I wrap up, like you said about the rural area, I'm from the highway. My time is called Van Time. Me better go time. Think back. I want to buy something. Going to say Van Time. So my parents are there. So in December when we do go there, so any of you that are watching it that from the number 1 compound, Lawville area, I'll be reaching out to you guys for help. We're planning to be there in December to do the best that we can do for the community. And also, my wife is from Caldwell, so we're also planning to visit Caldwell in December and do the best that we can do. Want to give our community a smile in December. The children, family that probably been wishing to have a good meal, I'm going to make sure in December, with God be my helper, that I make it there. That will happen. And you might see these very same people. Apart from government and the foundation, we are friends. And that's what I admire about us Liberians, and I keep it right here in M that way. Again,
folks.
thank you guys.
Thank you.
St. Louis.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, Mom. Okay.